Hey everyone, here's my new MOC, Creed. I built this guy for my new stop motion series, Bionicle Desolation. Here he is up next to the main character, and this guy is honestly small for most of the MOCs that are in this series. And so this is about a mid to maybe slightly above average height MOC for this series. He's about 8 inches tall. I like the leg design a lot. As I mentioned, I believe in a previous video, for most of these MOCs, I'm just going to be using Hero Factory limbs with Technic assemblies on top of them. That way I don't use too many pieces making entirely Technic limbs, and that would make the MOCs, of course, heavy, and it would drive the part count through the roof, which I need to make as many MOCs for this series as possible. I already have about 116 up at the moment. I believe it's 116. It could be more. I could have miscounted. I really like the gun. It's kind of like a rifle, but also it's kind of like a submachine gun at the same time. And I just like the look of it. And this series, of course, is very post-apocalyptic. And so that's why he has a lot of melee weapons and he's a little bit random in places. I like the head. Looks pretty good. Not my best head, but I think it looks fine. A lot of tan is used here, as you can see. I previously got another General Grievous, and so I have quite a few tan parts. Unfortunately, this joint up here is a little bit loose, so that's going to make him fun to animate. As you can see, I used Breeze 2.0's weapons that I revamped. My least favorite weapon here, of course, is the spear, but I felt like his fourth arm needed a weapon, and so I had to add one. The back is pretty simple. There's really not anything fancy to look at. As you can see, I used 4 of these Bionicle fixed arm pieces, which are really good for making bodies, but really terrible for actually being a joint. I hate those fixed limbs for anything other than making up a body like you can see here. I like the chest plate in tan. That's a really good piece. I wish we had more colors of it, but, you know, I'm glad to have it in tan. And it's just connected through this big Technic piece. I use Flickfire missiles a lot in my builds because they're such a versatile piece. It's very nice to have a Technic pin and then a bar. This is one of the best pieces for MOC building, at least in my opinion. You can see a Bionicle upper body piece being used right there. And it's connected in to those big Bionicle joints right there. And that ultimately connects the head. This is a pretty well closed up MOC too. I really like this MOC, although he is a little bit on the simple side. Hope I can attach that back in. There we go. I like the upper arm design as well, using those Rakshi thigh pieces, which are super useful. I like how they're kind of off gray. It gives a little bit of a contrast in the grays, which I think it's a good piece. It's one of my favorites to use, in fact. Unfortunately, I think it was only used on the Rakshi. But overall, I'm excited to use this guy in a stop motion. Tell me what you think about him in the comments below. And as always, please like and subscribe and check out some of my other videos.